Hi, welcome to Chris Ryan Golf. We are in the TaylorMade Performance Centre at the Belfry today, and we are talking about why you are struggling to fix your over-the-top move. Just before we get into the video, make sure you go ahead and follow me on my social media platforms. The details should be down in the corner of the screen about now. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter, and we've got Instagram. You can go ahead and follow me on those. Maybe if you want to send me a message, ask me a question, even if you'd like to make a suggestion on a video that you would like me to film, it'd be really great if I could do some content which has come from you guys. Right, so over the top, let's talk about what that is, and let's talk about what you might be doing which is causing you to sort of keep that in your golf swing, if you like. So I would suggest that this is going to be a topic which is searched for quite a bit on YouTube. A lot of golfers come to me and they express that they've got this over-the-top move. And if I'm being honest, when golfers say this to me, often they're not 100% sure what that term actually means. But they're sort of aware that it means that the club and the hands are moving a little bit this way, and then it travels a little bit left through impact. And generally, the resulting shots from there are fade shots, weak shots, poor strikes. So we're not going to go into this video into too much detail as to how we're going to fix it, but we're going to go through some things that you might find happen on the course which mean that you actually don't fix it. So let's talk about what I tend to see as a common pattern amongst golfers. Generally speaking, I will see two faults in a golf swing. The two faults mean that we can sort of find a balance. So for example, if I have got a very, very, very strong grip, okay, so both of my hands are rotated very much to the right, okay, that would suggest, not in all cases, but it would suggest that the club face throughout the golf swing is going to be in a closed condition, okay. If it's in a closed condition, that suggests that the ball is going to go somewhere left of my target, okay. Because I've got that in there, there is often something else in the golf swing which is a sort of right component, okay? So very, very commonly we'll get this excessively strong grip which suggests that the club face is going to be closed, and then those golfers will swing the club very much from the inside and actually swing to the right. So because of the closed club face, which was a left sort of component, if you like, there is also a right element in that golf swing. So let's talk about the over-the-top move. The over-the-top move, we have said, is when that club goes back and either the hands or the club head or both move far too much out this way too early. The club path then moves excessively to the left, okay? Very, very often, those golfers, well, I wouldn't say in every case, but in many cases, those golfers out on the golf course will adopt a setup where the alignment is to the right of target, okay? So if you think I've got my ball to target line, my golf club is swinging excessively left of that. So if my club swings left, if I aim right and swing left, I can kind of get the club swinging about at target, okay? It's not the best way to play golf, but it's sort of making the best of that situation, okay? So the left element is the club swinging left, or the over-the-top move, and then the right element is the alignment this way. Okay, so here's what happens in a lot of cases, okay? I will give a golf lesson and I will get that golfer swinging a little bit better, swinging a little bit more on plane, if you like, getting the path a little bit closer to zero, okay? So we can get them here on the driving range, setting up down their target line, making better golf swings and hitting that golf ball about straight, okay? We see it on video, it looks better, we look at the numbers, it looks better, fantastic. Okay, what do they then do? They go and play at the weekend, and where do they aim? They aim up the right because that's what they've always done. Okay, so once they aim up the right, okay, if they're aiming way right to target, they've now got this much, much better golf swing which is more neutral. And what do? They make a great golf swing, and the ball goes way off to the right. Okay, not great. Stick with it. The lesson was good. We look better on camera. The numbers are better. I'm going to stick with this. Aim right again. Make a good golf swing. And the ball's gone right again. So suddenly, what are good golf swings here, in that golfer's mind, aren't being related as good golf swings. In their mind, these are poor golf swings. Their ball's going off to the right. So, a few holes later, still aiming right. Okay, how do I hit this golf ball at my target? I know. I'll go back. I'll come over the top. That's a much better golf swing. Okay, it's not a better golf swing, it's a better result. Okay, so it's really, really important that if you are trying to work on an over-the-top fix, that you do that in practice. But on the golf course, you have to make sure your alignment is good, because if your alignment is still right of target, which it could well have been if you're an over-the-top golfer, you are either going to make great golf swings and hit the ball right of target, or you're going to make your old golf swing in an attempt to hit the ball at your target. Neither is a particularly good option, okay? This is what I see very, very commonly. During the lesson, on the lesson tee, we can get them swinging better. They come back after a weekend of golf and they're back to this aiming right over the top move. The video really is to understand that there is often two things that have to change in a golfer's game, okay? One of them can be swing based, one of them can be just setup or alignment, but very often there's two things happening, and when there's two things happening, we can't just address one of those things. We have to address them both together to give that golfer a more functional golf swing and a more functional golf shot. Hopefully, there will be some information in that video which is helping you, okay? Just checking alignment, it's simple. It's simple to check it. It's not easy to do, because often alignment is something which golfers struggle with, but it's easy to check. Your playing partners, provided it's not a competition, ask your playing partners, ask your friends to check it, because alignment, I often see alignment as being the root cause of swing problems. You aim right, you will compensate in your motion. Okay, let me hit a golf shot. I've got a 7-iron here. I'm just going to try and go up that range if I can. See how we get on. Okay, finished a fraction left, but not bad. So hopefully that video made some sort of sense to you. If you do feel you've got this over the top move, absolutely let's try go to the drive range, let's try and do some drills, and let's work towards a more neutral swing. But make sure on the golf course your alignment is agreeing with that. Otherwise you will be one step forward, two steps back. Thanks very much for watching. If you've got any comments, there's a comments box down below. You can post them in there, but I'm sure you know that. There's a like button down there as well, so please click that if you did like the video. That really does help me. And also please make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done already. Okay, we'll see you again next time.